And to some boxing now, Victor, the son of late Nigerian boxing legend Hogan Kid Bassey, says his late father advised he and his siblings not to take after him as a professional boxer. Bassey is the first Nigerian to win a World Boxing title after he defeated Cherif Hamia and to win the World Boxing Association Featherweight title in June of 1957. The late boxing legend was honored posthumously at the Yacateco Lifetime Awards in celebration of achievements in the pugilist sports. Tayo Ogunsheye gives us more in this report.
Receiving the special award in recognition of his father, Hogan Kid Bassey, for his exploits in the pugilist sport, Victor, his son, beams with a smile, a reflection of what the atmosphere means to boxers as the fraternity honors their own.
A boxer, but I would say he's my idol, the most perfect gentleman I've ever met in my life. You know, he's a good listener. He's not an aggressive person aside from the ring. Outside the ring, he's gentle. He listens to you. He's ready to go to any lengths to solve your problems for you. A good father, because a part of his boxers that he nurtured to the World Championship, Commonwealth, to Olympics, are here today receiving honors as well. So you know he's a great father that accommodates a lot of people. A perfect gentleman, I will call him. He never really wanted any one of us to go into it. Instead, you can go for soccer or whatever, but boxing, he said, is not a sport that you can just enter without physically, mentally, psychologically endowed. So he never saw any one of us as becoming any boxing greats. So that was why he discouraged us from it.
The foremost sport, which has been one of the talking points of Nigeria's prowess at international competitions, has refused to punch itself to the limelight in recent times, aside from the remarkable gold rush at the recently concluded 2024 African Games in Ghana, where Nigeria won 8 gold and 2 silver medals.
You know, the boxing is dying or going down, not as before. Reason is, no, I'm satisfied with the current performance in the All African Games. But generally, if you look at the boxing now going down, before in Bauchi, Kano, Plateau, you see a champions coming. But now, if you come to festival, you will not see this state in the boxing. You know, which means there is no more boxing there, which is very bad. You know, we want boxing to be like football everywhere. You know, so that the every part of Nigeria, not one side of Nigeria. And that is why we appreciate this gentleman, Yacateco, for hosting, organize the championship, and which is make the boxing, you know, attract more youth to the games. That's what we need all over Nigeria.
Today is not all about the Yucateco brand, but a night to honor these great legends of boxing who have brought honor to our nation over the years. Congratulations to all our awardees.
They need to encourage younger boxers. They need to show that Nigeria has people, has persons who have the ability to go international and leave a mark. And they went and they did. But what did we do? Many of them don't have national honors. But we have many crooks and criminals with national honors in this country. Many of them, no streets are named after them. But there are a few persons of questionable character that have names, streets, boulevards named after them.
Even this recognition platform today is enough motivation for a lot of our young athletes, a lot of our young boxers, because they're going to look forward to a future day where they too will be called upon and given award and given recognition. And I think that the circumstances of our athletes, if you check what their contributions have continued to be in terms of unifying the country, in terms of the visibility that they continue to give, is so that there is nothing wrong. For example, it's not an impossible feat for us to go back in history and to begin to recount from the very first medal that was won by any Nigerian athlete. And that first medal, to my understanding, was won in boxing.
With the Paris 2024 Olympic Games just about 90 days away, the Yacateco Lifetime Merit Award appears to have created the boost needed for Nigeria to bounce back to reckoning. For Victor, the legacy of his famous father and others should serve as the tonic needed to produce more world beaters. Tayo Ogunsheye for AfroSport TV.